What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm super excited for this one. Adventure and danger awaits. We're gonna brave the high wind on paddleboards and kayaks and go to the mysterious Narco Hotel, or Ghost Hotel as the locals call it, here on the lagoon in Bacalar. And we're actually gonna go explore the property. And there can be some risk with that, but we're gonna take you along with us. We've also got trusty little Dronaldo, the DJI Mini 3. We're gonna get him up in the air to give us some aerial reconnaissance. So guys, without further ado, let's hit this Narco Hotel. Vamonos. Agustina ready for the adventure?
Ready for the adventure.
She's braving it on the paddleboard in the wind. Échale ganas. Let's do this. All right, guys, and the adventure has begun. So I'm going to show you the exact way to do this. I spoke with the guides here, the locals, and I told them how I was planning to do it, and they said, yeah, that's right. So you actually, it's kind of counterintuitive. We're going slightly to the north first and then going to get out in the main channel. That way we have the wind at our backs the entire time. Because if we go south, straight south, the wind is going to want to kind of blow us into the cenotes, into the bays. So a little extra work in the beginning to save a bunch of effort. We'll basically get blown down there by the wind if all goes to plan. Agustina switched out her paddle. She had the single paddle, now she's got the double. And so here we go. So guys, this is what I mean right here. We're actually heading straight out against the wind into the channel now. That way we're not fighting the wind and being hit with side waves the whole way down. We'll have the wind at our back pushing us right toward the destination as long as everything goes as planned. And today is actually Agustina's 26th birthday, guys, so leave her some birthday love in the comments below. Thank you. So guys, any of you sailors or people who are experienced out on the water know that the wind, you can never predict it, and it almost never works out the way you want it to. Now it's blowing directly from the east, so we really don't have the tailwind that we were hoping for. So that just spices up the adventure a little bit more. So far, a really fun paddle anyway. And guys, for those of you wondering, I am using the DJI Action 5 Pro to film, and I have the neck collar. I've got this thing mounted on my neck for your viewing pleasure so I can fully dedicate myself to paddling. Guys, part of the fun is the max weight on these kayaks is 225, and I am now over 200. I'm about 204 pounds. And with Dronaldo and my gear and the cooler weighed down with ice and food, I'm right at the 225, if not a little bit over. So I am, my nose is dipping in a little bit. But this is a solid kayak, I trust it. We'll see how it goes. So guys, this right in front of me is Cenote Esmeralda, 60 meters deep, and you can probably see it in the shot. The color of the water significantly changes from an aquamarine curacao blue to a dark blue, and that's where the drop off is, and the cenote begins. Then over to our right, we have the Casa Árabe y Casa China. Pretty cool spots right over there. So there's a lot of fun stuff to see along the way. And I'm gonna share with you a pro tip as well along the way. That's really gonna help out your stamina, especially for the return trip. If you're planning on going to this abandoned hotel, you're gonna wanna have some gas in the tank for your return. So I'm gonna show you a way not to gas out on the way down there. Guys, just look at the gorgeous color of this water. Agustina over there mobbing. What a gorgeous day. The wind is really unpredictable, so we're just rolling with it. And sometimes when you have the wind coming from the east, it's kind of nice because you can just paddle on the right a lot harder and then kind of tack against, use the wind. One thing that's just mind-blowing is the way the colors are constantly changing here on the lagoon. So gorgeous. So, 'cause So right in front of us, guys, is Cenote Cocalitos, where it gets deep right there. So we're gonna go take a peek at that, maybe do a little jump in the water. And we're actually right near my old lodging from last trip. And this is definitely a very peaceful part of the lagoon. Augustina's on mission. I kept being like, hey, let's go into the cenote and take a dip. She's like, no, I want to go to the hotel. Let's go, stay on the mission. So we might hit the cenote on the way back. I think she's really excited to see this ghost hotel and actually get out and explore it a little bit, as am I. So straight ahead, full steam ahead. Yeehaw! Yippee-ki-yay! So now we've got the wind straight in our faces, but wow, this is gorgeous. And who knows, maybe we'll have the wind at our backs on the return paddle. I am taking on some water. This thing does not have the little cap on the front, so I can only take on so much water before I start sinking and have to get to shore and empty this thing out. So I'll probably start veering a little bit toward shore to be safe. Better safe than floating with all my gear. Whew, all right, guys, good Lord. At this point we have a strong headwind. If you appreciate our efforts, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It's getting wild out here. We're not giving up. The headwind just keeps getting stronger. I think Augustina's on the struggle bus a little bit. We still got about a mile to go. Let's check on her. ¿Estás bien? All right. I got to give her a pep talk, it looks like. I think she's getting a little discouraged. She thought we would have the wind at our backs. Vámonos, échale ganas. All right, guys, at this point, I've got Agustina in tow, pulling her. And I mean, she's on a stand-up paddleboard for good reason. This wind is gnarly. I've got her connected with the leash, and I'm just digging deep because we got to get there. All right, guys, it's getting real. It's getting real. Let's dig. Just got to get to this palapa right there in the center of your screen. All right, guys, we're in full dig mode. Augustina's digging deep. She's connected to me, but she's back there digging. We're moving. Eso! Woo! Santa Madre de Dios. Ahora sí, baby. Ah, that wind just keeps, Mother Nature was like, not today, Ropey. And I'm like, sí se puede, sí se puede. Oh, man. This is lean forward, dig with every stroke. No need for the gym out here in Bacalar. Actually, one of the guys at our lodging invited me to go to the gym today. I was like, nah, I'm good. I have a feeling I'm gonna get my steps and my reps in some other way. Tomar 2 minutos de descansa. Dale. Guys, that was wild. I feel like I got a pretty good pump. Augustina really burnt out, maxed out her paddling skills. But she's been putting in a lot of work. I've been teaching her some tricks as far as paddling, swimming. She's become a much better swimmer on this trip. And that's really necessary. Safety first, strength. You got to know your strengths and weaknesses and then work on your weaknesses. So we've been working on her freestyle swimming. And yeah, nadas muy bien. Which is good. You might need it.
I practice.
Puede ser necesario. Uy. Man, I almost went under a couple times. The cooler sí pesa. La hielera pesa mucho. But, yeah, but guys, right around here, we're gonna bust out the pro tip and we're gonna make it to the rest of the way, no doubt about it. But this has been more of a journey than I thought. It started off pretty soft, but like any good novel, there's a beginning, middle, and an end, and we haven't even gotten to the Narco Hotel yet, so who knows what's in store for us there. I didn't bring shoes, so you know, I'm going to be barefoot for this as well, so always a little bit of risk, pero siempre digo, si no hay riesgo, no hay aventura. Feliz cumple.
Thanks.
All right, as you can see there, Augustina's just about had it, which is good. It's fine, descansa, because now the pro tip is this, guys. So guys, this is the pro tip. Anytime you can take and walk a good stretch of this, like say 15, 20 minutes, maybe 100 meters, do it. Even if it's not windy like it is right here in this video, you never know when the wind's gonna kick up and you're gonna need those rear delts and those arms, those rowing muscles. Get out, use your hips for a while, use your glutes, use your thrusters, and just enjoy the coolness of the water. It's a good idea as well to cool off a little bit. The only thing is, in these waters at night, there are caiman. Some people think they're crocodiles. I think they're actually caimanes. So you got to be a little bit cognizant of that. You know, keep your eyes out. But as far as I understand it, it's not a huge risk. You just have to be aware of it. When you're in this type of environment, there can always be crocodiles. There can always be caiman. Usually they're more scared of us and they would run away if they hear us coming, so make plenty of noise, be a loudmouth, sing a song, sing a little pirate shanty, whatever you have to do. It's kind of like when you're in bear country, you want to make noise, you don't want to surprise them. But man, this is gorgeous out here. It might be time for a little beverage break here soon. We're almost there, guys. I'm not sure if you can see it right there in the center of your screen. It's so bright that I can't see my camera screen very well. But that is the Ghost Hotel, and it is eerie. It is, you know, an isolated landmark, and who knows what's inside there. I guess we're gonna go find out. ¿No tienes miedo? She's like, yeah, I am scared. I got butterflies in my stomach, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Augustina's 26 today. I've got a little bit of experience on her in this life, and I'll tell you, this is a spooky scene. We're gonna fly the drone as well. And I've been here before in a previous video, but I never went ashore. I was alone. I didn't want to risk having my kayak stolen or something like that, but it's always kind of bothered me that I didn't make it and I didn't go inside and explore. So today's the day. Just got to make this final leg of the journey, and you can do this final leg using the good old Chevrolet legs. Give the kayak a break. Whew. At this point, let's just hope to God that the wind stays this direction, because it is directly against us right now. I'm just hoping with all my heart and soul that it's with us on the way back, because I'm not so sure I can get us both back, like all the way back in that kind of wind. It's pretty gnarly. Worst case scenario, we have to wait it out until later in the day or even dark. We were out paddling in the dark last night. Usually the wind calms down almost completely in the evenings. So that's last resort. Descansa. All right, guys, the home stretch. I think Augustina's enjoying the ride now. Definitely in the home stretch here. Last little bit. Some of this muck that I'm walking in, I'm sinking up almost to my knees. It's not sand. It's just basically soft clay. Hard to get any traction. Mira, manglares, caimanes, cocodrilos. If there's one way to get Augustina paddling, it's just yell, cocodrilo! Okay guys, right off the bat, I actually do see someone ashore over there. We'll go check it out, see what's up with this guy. He looks thoroughly cooked by the sun, maybe a little crazy, but... Esa sí es propiedad privada. Esa no tiene nada de cartel. ¿Ves el loco ahí? Hay un chavo. Okay, there's a guy. He just went inside the abandoned hotel. Tal vez hay. Vamos a ver. Déjame preguntar. Okay, guys, pretty sure this is how horror movies start, but we came this far through gnarly headwinds. I'm not turning around yet. Until someone starts shooting at me or pulls out a machete, then maybe I'll turn around. But guys, listen to this. Kind of just an eerie quiet right here. And they should probably film a horror movie here. This would be perfect. The Ghost Hotel, ladies and gentlemen, the Narco Hotel. This is pretty gnarly. Wow. So this is the closest I've ever been to this thing, and I really want to get up in there and also fly the drone. Obviously, I'm not going to risk Agustina's life if there's some crazies in here. I'm going to tell her to get on her paddleboard and roll out, and I'll follow suit once I know she's safe. I don't think anything will happen, but if I was a homeless crazy man, this would probably be where I would live. So, all right. Okay, guys, we're actually getting some creepy vibes. We're hearing now a dog barking, and I think some people actually do live here. You can see Agustina pointed out some of those windows are taped off. And it looks like there's some makeshift furniture, and then there's actually a guy up in that window there. So this is starting to have some like The Hills Have Eyes vibes, but you know, they're probably just normal people. So I think we're gonna go with respect and ask permission. See if we can, even that bird is like, hey, what's up? So yeah, we're gonna ask permission, I think, and see if we can go in here. I don't have any cash with me. Usually that would be kind of how I make an entrance, is offer a little something. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ashore anyway, or at least I will, and see what the situation is. So guys, definitely getting a creepy vibe here. The moment I stepped off the kayak, the wind kicked up super strong. Right as I was saying, hey, I'm gonna fly drone, although I don't want to say this place is haunted. I'm not so sure I believe in ghosts, but yeah, that was really weird timing. So I might try to get Dronaldo up in the sky if I have some connection to some satellites. Got to be careful of all the birdies and of course the palm trees. But the crazy thing is, guys, this muck right here, I tried to step out of the kayak and I sank up to my knees. You can't like easily walk or run through this stuff. That's what I just said. So Agustina just confirmed it. She's like, this is how all horror movies start. ¿De acuerdo?
Yeah.
¿Quieres ser actriz? Woo! Alright guys, I'm going to fly Dronaldo on a reconnaissance mission. I'm going to send the drone up in the sky and see kind of what we can, you know, see if we see people. Take a quick little flight up and get some cool drone shots of this place. And then maybe go in on foot here momentarily. I think Agustina may stay put and be ready to roll out. She's a little bit creeped out. I mean, this is definitely an enter at your own risk situation, but I am so intrigued that I'm gonna go in. you know I have to. Guys, as mentioned before, I've got the camera on the neck collar just to have my hands free. And I'm gonna fly the drone, I think from right here. And I know I'm not alone, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my controller and then also kind of just watch my six. And then I've got Agustina right here. And we did just get a boat of tourists show up here, so that gives us a little layer of added security. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Puedo pasar? Okay, voy. Yeah. Okay. So that answers the question. That guy was like, "Get out of here now. Retírate de aquí." So guys, so with respect, we got to go right now. That guy was like clearly on some drugs. He was like scratching himself and, you know, yeah, so we're going. So guys, that solves that. If you're coming to Bacalar, probably don't get off your boat here, unfortunately. Man, that's disappointing. But people live there, that's somebody's home, so we got to respect it. ¿Escuchaste? ¿Oíste? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vamos. Okay. All right, let's get to a safe distance and have a beer. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Gracias. All right, and we're paddling. Now, one thing is, guys, I could probably, this says private property here, I could probably fly the drone from somewhere over here and at least get some drone shots, but that's kind of as I expected and what I thought would happen last time, and that's why I didn't go to shore when I was here by myself last time around, is there's clearly people living there, squatters, whatever you want to call them, just humans trying to survive who maybe got a tough hand in life. So there you have it, guys. The mystery of the abandoned hotel is solved. It's not really abandoned. It's completely full of folks who have chosen to inhabit it and live there, squatters. And I do not recommend going ashore there unless maybe you go with someone who lives there and has given you permission, maybe a guide or something like that. But man, I was really hoping to fly the drone there. Agustina has made her exit very, very quickly, and these tourists also took their distance. Nobody from shore. That guy made it very clear. He's like, "Retírate de aquí." Get out of here. So we're gonna make some distance, I guess. And I don't think I've ever seen Agustina paddle so fast. She was thoroughly creeped out. She's gone. She's that little orange dot with her in the center of your screen. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get the Hawaii 5-0 theme song in my head when I'm paddling a canoe or a kayak in heavy wind. So I think we're gonna stop up here at Cenote Cocalitos. There's a nice little shallow spot where we can get out, take a stretch at a nice safe distance from Crazy Man. Straight yoga, like yoga status, crisscross applesauce, cool as the other side of the pillow. See, you just needed the motivation. I knew you had the strength, you just needed the motivation, you know? I thought it would be a crocodile. Pensé que sería un cocodrilo, pero un loquito.
Hay que tenerle miedo a los vivos, no a los muertos.
Yeah.
Mi papá.
Yeah, exactly. Woo, buen consejo de tu papá. Finally, guys, we got the wind at our back. ¿Te dio miedo ese señor o el lugar o toda la situación?
La situación, porque primero que yo lo que miraba es que nos tenían en la mira. Si ellos tenían algo a larga distancia, tranquilamente te pueden limpiar, ¿entendés?
Sí, claro.
Y acá es un país donde no le importa eso.
No, claro. No, estoy seguro que tenían algo para defender su castillo. Bueno.
Aparte en internet decía que era el hotel que las historias decían que era un hotel fantasma o un hotel de narcos.
Sí, exactamente. Cualquier de los dos no me gusta. I don't know if I would take the ghosts or the narcos, but either way, it's not a hotel that I would like to stay at.
Creo que no me quiero quedar ahí.
0 stars. Cero estrella hotel right there. Yeah, that's a 0-star hotel for sure. Un chapuzón. Dale. La cumpleañera. Eso. Woo. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. So Agustina, we're out here. This is no joke. Heavy wind. Yesterday we spent the better part of the day with swimming lessons, and she's mobbing around now. Freestyle, breaststroke. The breaststroke's been a struggle, but freestyle she's got, and she's just kind of a pro now. Yeah. That's one thing. I don't hang out with weak swimmers. If they're weak swimmers, I just train them until they're beast mode. And Agustina has achieved beast mode. Now can she get back on the tabla? Hey, you don't.
No,
She's like, no, I got it.
I got it. I need got it.
Oh, Cassie. Yeah, there you go. Eso. Sí, primero una pierna. Eso. Woo, sí se puede. ¿Quieres tu remo? ¿O andas así? Now it's turned into a yoga, longboard yoga session. Downward dog. Now we got some upward dog. Upward Augustina. Downward Augustina. One leg Augustina. Pigeon, or is that crow? Pigeon, paloma?
Yeah.
Okay. Muy nice.
No puedo.
The colors just keep changing. Let's see why they call it Laguna de Siete Colores. Insane. This is gorgeous. I mean, every hour of the day, the colors just keep changing. So right where Agustina is, she's at the edge of Cenote Cocalito. She goes from 20 feet deep to 180 feet deep right here. We got the wind now going crazy again. Just got to get around this little point, and then we're going to take a little mate break. I'm hoping Agustina can make it on her own, because I cannot pull her through this by any stretch of the imagination. See? She's making it. But yeah, it's got intense there for a minute. Woo! We found a good resting spot here, and we're seeing now that this is very much a sailboat day, not a stand-up paddleboard day. So, buen trabajo, Agustina, because going in a stand-up paddleboard on this, for most of us, would be an absolute disaster. She survived it so far. Still some distance to go, but yeah, even in the kayak, I mean, look, these things are tied up right here, and it's no joke, even with them tied up. Ya, ¿agotada?
Sí.
¿Quieres descansar?
Sí, dijimos mate y dulce y no estamos haciendo.
¿Quieres un mate?
Sí, pero acá no se puede.
No, muy difícil preparar unos mates aquí. I'm pretty sure Mario and the guys who rented us these kayaks and stand-up paddleboard probably think we're basically dead at this point. ¿Crees? Yeah, I mean, with these conditions, they're probably going to come looking for us soon. So I was just explaining perfectly well for Augustina how to get back so she doesn't have to fight the wind anymore. And it's, all we have to do is go straight across. I told her just paddle on your left side. ¿Y qué me dijiste?
Igual me voy a conectar a vos. I connected with you. Kayak.
She's going to tie off to me.
Yeah.
Say, nah, I'll just let you do it.
No.
All you got to do is paddle on the left side and just go straight. You're just going to, okay, drown us both. Awesome. Alright, so Augustina's got her cake there from La Tartaleta, but it's just, she says the waters are too violent for her to eat her birthday sweet in peace. So, guárdala bien y vamos a comerla ahí en paz. Ratito. So we converted Augustina. She now loves the negra modelo. Yeah.
I need one.
Yeah. There you go. I said, tómate una chela para aguantar el miedo y todo. Y ya estamos. Una modela con una modelo. Yeah, God. Oh, it's going to be a fun ride back. And even stronger, so yeah? Vámonos?
Vámonos. Let's go.
Utilizing the pro tip here. Walk until we literally can't walk anymore. And then make one last paddle across the cenote, across open waters. Straight up leading this expedition. And right where my paddle is pointing right there is where we're gonna aim toward. That little island, there's a little canal there. And just right through that canal is Casa Bacal. That'll be the last leg of this journey. I'm gonna have to hop on the kayak for this part. Whew. Yeah, definitely no walking across that. That is 60 meters deep.
My hero.
This is why you bring the modelos. No time for sandwiches, but this is basically a sandwich. Así vamos con el viento.
He told me, trust me. Trust me, please. Okay.
I'll be right behind you. All right, get going. I'll be right behind you. Te voy a seguir.
Okay.
¿Listo?
Oh,
Échale ganas.
Okay.
A la izquierda.
I am the guía now. Woo! Okay, like Rob Monster told me, just left side, maybe a little right. There you can see the China's house and the Indian house, like Indiana Jones, but the house. Okay. Woo! I'm doing it. I don't know who say that, but my first day with 20 years old, and I do this. Okay, I can. This is the most beautiful here. The relax. You don't listen to nothing, just the water, the bird. Whew. Let's go, let's do it. one boat. Che, hay un bote. Hey. Ok. Está diciendo que pase. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Eso. Across the drive. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We did it. Woo!
The spoon. So above all else, guys, I made sure that Agustina's birthday pastry. What is that anyway?
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Oh my God, that smells so good. I made sure that that survived, and then I had your thermos clutch between my legs for the journey across the cenote. We did it.
We did it.
I would have saved the tiramisu with my dying breath because I'm not a fool. I know how important that is. Oh. Nom, nom, nom. Sabe rico? Ten cuidado, you're eating off a sharp knife in a pretty windy lagoon, so okay, why not? Despacito, sí. So this is Agustina's first birthday away from her family outside of Argentina.
Yeah.
I think she's okay with it so far.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. ¿No está pasando muy bien?
Literal.
All right. I think she's gonna hit us with the rope monster impression.
Miam, miam, miam.
No mames. Sobreviviste el loquito, el viento. ¿Cómo te sientes, compañera?
More strong than yesterday.
More strong than yesterday. Eso.
Woo! New girl now.
New girl. All part of the rope monster training program. You have to survive heavy winds, crackheads, and deep, deep cenotes. She passed.